And gentlemen, let's talk about AITX down 3%. No big deal. We know what's coming for this stock, not only this year, but next year and 2026 as well, with the uplist happening supposedly in 2026. So we won't have to worry about no reverse split until then. As I mentioned yesterday, I did buy in at high 004s. Bought my first position at 007, second position at 0057, and look, I'm $3,000 in. I'm sitting pretty here. I'm not concerned. I'm not, you know, like I'm not over here like, oh no, it's coming down. Oh, it's the end of the world. No, I'm gonna sit back and wait. This is a game of patience. It's a patience pays kind of market. Nvidia stock, I told people, buy this after the stock split. So if you bought it, you're already up quite a bit since the stock split. Technically, if the stock split hadn't happened, it would be at $1,330 right now. So it would have already moved $120, I believe, since the stock split. So don't sleep on AITX. Don't sleep on Nvidia. Don't sleep on AI stocks in general, especially with growing revenues and all the potential that is out there. Another thing I want to mention is I did do some research. Let me just see if I can find it here. Rita AITX is a scam. So it's kind of funny. I was thinking about this yesterday. There weren't really many videos calling AITX a scam. And it's not like that didn't happen when AITX was skyrocketing. When AITX had that huge run up here from 002s to a high of almost 1 penny, teased it at best. There were really like the bears were nowhere to be found. Like there was no videos calling it a scam. It's not until we started this downtrend that suddenly suddenly, oh, this is a scam. Suddenly the bears, one bear, it came out of nowhere. And I just want to say I did some research on this one guy, who I will not name, but yeah. Okay, so AITX is still scamming investors. And let's just click on the name here. Let me just show you something real quick. The same guy, literally, Entropy Assembler. You see that? How the scam works, a very detailed breakdown, and it links to the guy's YouTube video. So probably the same guy. It's probably the same person. Obviously he's not calling himself Boilermaster. He's probably just promoting his own account, his own YouTube with this account here, Entropy Assembler. Search YouTube for this title. AITX is literally worse than Aitx. That's impressive scam stock. This is theft. Ryan Forts is a pumper scammer. Ryan Forts. That's a good one. That's kind of like Dick Link. But yeah, this guy, I would not pay attention to him because if you look at his post history, like literally his entire posted, look, 11 hours ago, AITX is stealing. This is all he does. AITX is ripping people off. 17 hours ago, AITX is theft of investors. 2012, this guy does it 20, like his whole life revolves around this. AITX is stealing 6 days ago. Let's just keep going down here. Let's see, when does it stop? Oops, clicked on the wrong one. But I think you get the point. It's kind of weird, right? That this guy's just that he's dedicated his life to just AITX is bad. AITX is stealing. AITX is a scam. 25 days ago, AITX is still scamming investors. And I think I'll stop there. I think at that point, I think he stops posting after that. Yeah. So it's not until like 30 days ago, about a month ago, that this guy started uh, promoting his scam AITX's scam video on Reddit. So 30 days ago, what is this? June 18th. So let's just go back to 5/18. Wow. So towards the end of the run up, he decided, hey, now's the time to come out with this video. That's interesting. I don't know. It's just something to take note of. So don't listen to that guy or girl, whatever you want to call it, it at this point, because it's kind of pretty, but it's pretty sad to spend pretty much the past month uh, just on this one video. Like all he does is Aitx is a scam. He doesn't get very many views, doesn't have a big channel or even much of a channel. He's not even monetized, so he's just wasting his time. Really, I think you can make what you want from the information I just gave you, but just be aware that for some reason now there's some dedicated people out there who just want to, I guess, cause the share price to dump by calling it a scam and making videos and promoting it constantly. Um, so again, take what you want from that. So just wanted to address that. This is the last time I'm going to address that. I think it was important to touch on that just in case you ever see more AITX's scam video. Now you know, like it's just someone being stupid to put it that way. Because if you're monetized, you can't swear. Actually, it actually brings down how much you make. If you swear and you can't even say DEAD, you can't say that word. You have to say unalive now, apparently, or else you do lose ad revenue. So, but you get what I'm saying. So, with that out of the way, let's negatives aside, let's move on to the positives here. I think people still don't get the what an opportunity this is. AITX 8.28 subscribers, 325 videos. On average, he's been getting more views compared to way back then. A year ago, he was only getting about 1.8, 1.9, about 2K, 1 to 2K on average. You move forward and you're getting 5K, 3K, 4.8K. I'm getting way more views too. So he's getting way more views on his videos now. And I'm sure he's talked about this. Number two, this is something I want to touch on as well. Another thing to keep in mind is that's not a lot of people. That's not a lot. 5K views on an AI stock with growing revenues, doing all the right things, a CEO that communicates. I could go on and on, but I said this before. This is just the beginning, guys. 5K people, 5K eyeballs, that's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. That's pennies on the dollar when it comes to views. This is just the beginning. Right now, if I'm being honest with you, I'm positioning by talking all these videos that I've been making about AITX. I'm essentially positioning myself in such a way that in the future, if AITX does take off, people are gonna go back and watch all my videos, and I'm gonna make a lot of money from the huge surge in viewership. Because right now, again, we're still small. AITX is small. It's not a very well known stock. I get that within your own bubble, everyone knows what AITX is, but outside of that, people have no idea. So this is the point I'm trying to. Ooh, what did my cat just do? He just broke. He just broke something. Anyways, as I was saying, this is just the beginning. Start buying and accumulating when it's cheap. I think it's a buy under 004. I'm going to continue to add, and ideally, I'm looking for 003 still. Again, we know that without a PR, it's more than likely going to come down. The PR hits, it drops and it moves 30 to 50%. And then on a good PR, and if it, you know what's funny is I just thought about this right now as I was saying that. If they have a constant stream of hot PRs, it'll just keep going. That's what I noticed from this trend to 1 penny. Well, we didn't break it unfortunately, but a stream of hot PRs will be able to break 1 penny fast relative to how the stock likes to move. Obviously, it took a month for it to make this kind of move, as you can see here. But a stream of hot PRs is what it would take for this stock to break 1 penny. Once the PRs kind of died off, the stock started to fall to the wayside. So, and ultimately, that's what moves markets. There's just a lot to take in. Like this whole time, I'm just thinking like there's just so much opportunity here, especially for the ones that A, exercise patience, and B, are disciplined, and three, are okay with accumulating when it gets cheap. Be a cheapskate, continue to be a cheapskate, and you will make money in the markets. I really do think that this market rewards cheapskates who want to buy as cheap as possible and who are willing to be patient and who are willing to hold and not sell and get scared when it comes down. Because I have three positions, well, two positions in the red, but you don't see me like, oh no, guys, I'm in the red. Oh no, what am I gonna do? It's Steve Reinhardt's fault that this stock is not skyrocketing. I'm holding a big bag and it's his fault. AITX, blah blah blah. AITX, negative comments. Like you don't hear me going like that, saying all that because I know better, and we've been through this before. Like when everyone in AITX Discord was crying here, I was just like, guys, are you serious? Like 003s, this is gonna be an opportunity. That is all it is. And I've said this. I've been pounding the table on that, and I'm going to continue to pound the table on Nvidia as well. If Nvidia goes into a bear market and it goes under 100, that is nothing more than a blessing in disguise. Let everyone be all doomsy. Is that even a word? Let everyone be all. What's the word I'm looking for? Not doomsy. Doomer. Doomsday. Whatever. You get what I'm trying to say. Let everyone. Yeah. Let the doom and gloom happen. Let's let's just sit back, buy nice and cheap, let the company do what it's doing because it's doing all the right things. And then I think we're getting a lot more runs this year, by the way. Like this is a change in the pattern. I've said that before. It's a change in the pattern. We're getting a lot more runs because they're dropping a lot more numbers because that's what moves the stock. So I think we're gonna get another pop in the near future. Within the next, probably this summer, we'll get another one. So start positioning yourself right now for that next 30 to 50% move. And if we get a stream of hot PRs, it could go to 1 cent again, or 0.99 to put it that way. Not well 0.0099 just to be specific before someone says something sarcastic. Anyways, that is it for the video. Nothing has changed. Continue to accumulate. When it pops and runs again, we'll take our profits. And that guy that said he was going to tip me if he makes money off of my play, you better be ready and you better be buying down here because you're going to make money. You just got to be patient with it. It takes months. Sometimes it takes almost a full year for this stock to get a huge run up. But it does get them. And it will happen again. And that is it for the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will